Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Terpy NFTs, and on this channel I share my own personal thoughts and opinions on the NFT market, and of course there will never be any paid shillings, paid promotions, paid deals, or paid ads. Let's get right into it. Today we're talking about hacks. They've been real common lately. Every day on Twitter another Bored Ape is stolen and listed for sale and then frozen on OpenSea. For real though, can they really freeze NFTs like that? But don't worry, I'm here to tell you about all the scams, hacks, finesses out there and give you some tips to protect yourself. This is the Web 3, this is decentralization, this is the wild, wild west. This is what we always wanted, right? For real though, these scams are kind of getting out of hand. I know you're seeing a lot of Bored Ape hacks on Twitter, but this can seriously happen to any of you. The main reason you see so many Bored Ape hacks is because they're definitely targeted the heaviest out of any project. They're the most expensive and the most hyped, which means that the hackers can just list them under the floor and still bank a quick 40 ETH. I'm just going to start by saying this. You should never ever enter your seed phrase anywhere, ever, unless you're trying to recover your metamask account. Your seed phrase creates your private keys, which are then used to freely send and spend your crypto tokens. Anybody has full access to your account with those 12 words. Never enter it when connecting on any websites that are not the real metamask. Never type it to somebody claiming to be metamask support on Twitter. Never while accepting airdrops or minting any weird stuff. Metamask says right here they will literally never ask you for it. The only reason you'll ever need your 12-word seed phrase is if you are locked out of your MetaMask account, like if your computer is lost, stolen, or corrupted. And now that that's out of the way, let's get right into the most common scam. It's probably going to be the phishing scam. And basically what a phishing scam is a fake website that looks exactly like the real one that you're trying to access. These phishing sites can be perfectly identical, so make sure you're looking at the URL and that you're on OpenSea and not OpenLake. While you're there, you connect your wallet like it's all good, and they'll ask you to sign in with your password, and then when you enter your password, an error will come up and say something went wrong and now you have to enter your seed phrase, which is a red flag. And if you enter your seed phrase, well, I think you know what happens next. Don't enter your seed phrase. I told you this stuff can happen to anyone. It happened to the founder of NFTgames. He lost a whopping 16 CryptoPunks and a bunch of ETH to the scammers who set up a fake CryptoPunk website. He stumbled across a fake CryptoPunks bot in the Discord claiming to be a punk giveaway. He clicked the link. The fake website had a MetaMask pop-up. Stasi tried to sign in and the error I mentioned before popped up. He entered his seed phrase and the hackers had full control of his assets. If you take a look at the link, it says larvalabs.to, the legit one being larvalabs.io. So this is a perfect example of a phishing website which has since been taken down. These phishing sites are everywhere, so please be constantly checking the URL. Number 2 is probably a more obvious one for everybody out there to spot. It's the incredible and instant responding MetaMask help support. Just kidding, that's a total scam. It's kind of a joke on Twitter that if you tweet the word MetaMask, your notifications are absolutely flooded instantly with fake support bots. And what this fake support does is basically takes you to a Google Docs or something sketchy like that, and they ask to access your account to take a look at the issue, and guess what they ask for? Yup, your seed phrase. See how badly these people want your seed phrase? Number 3 is less common, but I've been seeing a lot more of it lately. It's the NFTtrader scam or the trading scam. The trading scam is kind of similar to the other two. It's just a person contacting you asking to work out a trade that's usually heavily in your favor. They'll send you to a website that they say is an NFT escrow website or something like NFTtrader that facilitates those kind of trades, and it's instead a phishing site. Some examples here on Twitter, people claiming the website was called NFTtrader.ai or NFTtrader.trade. So please watch those URLs, guys. Or I've been seeing some people just straight up sending their NFTs to addresses that they believe are legit NFT trader brokers, and people are doing this just because they want to avoid the OpenSea fees. Come on, guys. If you're going to go about this route to trade your NFTs, don't rush it. If the offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Take time to do your research and ask questions, and make sure the website and person you're dealing with is legit. A good strategy I use all the time is typing in whatever website or person you're dealing with and then scam after it on Twitter or Google. So like NFT swap scam or Hugh Janus tried to scam me. And this applies to anything you do. I'd recommend any website that you're connecting your MetaMask wallet on, whether it be minting, trading, swapping, staking, playing, anything at all. Do your research and look up common scams associated with whatever you're doing on Twitter or Google. If you're surfing the Web3 with a loaded MetaMask without being safe and watching your back, it's kind of like walking in a bad area with cash stuck to your forehead. But remember, MetaMask isn't really the place to store the bulk of your crypto assets. MetaMask is mainly supposed to be used to move your crypto to different places. It's a non-custodial cross-chain. So everybody complaining about MetaMask not having two-factor authentication, that means they don't control your funds. It's up to you and your seed phrase. And nothing bad will happen to you if you guard that seed phrase with your life. So get an offline hardware wallet like a Ledger Nano. A Ledger Nano will store your private keys, which controls your funds, offline and guarantees nobody could get a hold of them. Long story short, not going to get too techie with you guys, but every transaction that is requested through your metamask will need to have your ledger physically connected to your laptop for it to go through. So yeah, it's literally offline. Nobody can send or trade or do anything without your ledger. But as we said earlier, your seed phrase can still give you or anybody else access to your private keys. So even with a ledger, if you mess up and enter your seed phrase somewhere not right, you can still have everything taken from you just like that. So that's why I've been stressing this 12-word seed phrase so much. Like, don't even have that thing on your phone or notes. But okay, enough of that. Some other ways you can just donate your Ethereum to somebody without giving your seed phrase are just scammy NFTs, aka rug pulls, and fake collections on OpenSea. And what a rug pull is an NFT project such as a game or a profile picture project or anything that's promising something great and exciting. They get a whole bunch of people to mint the collection for a set price, and once it sells out, they take all the Ethereum and run, baby. Yeah, they basically just delete the website, the Discord, send the Ethereum to a couple different addresses, cash out, and go ghost. Which is why we're staring at the top 24-hour on OpenSea right now, because there's not really a way to look at a rugged project because it's gone. That's why it's important to research these new projects, research the team, because there's a ton of cash grabs out there, especially nowadays, so you gotta watch out. Some red flags I look for is the team. If you can't really tell who created the project, I would run, because they don't want you to know who they are for a reason. Another thing I don't like is this new whitelist trend. If a new project is telling you to invite as many people as possible to the Discord in order to get a whitelist spot or some benefit, definitely a bad sign. Ask questions in the Discord. The creators should be active and ready to answer any questions or help you out in any way. Those are just a couple tricks, but these scams are getting really convincing. So in general, I don't really act on projects that have high mint prices. I just see how they play out and decide if I want to hop in later on the secondary market. I feel like that's always a safer option than FOMOing in, even if you miss a little bit of profit. Now we're going to talk about the fake NFT collections on OpenSea. So here's a nice example of a fake collection right here, some fake crypto moris. One easy way to check if it's a fake is if you go to the contract address and take a look at it, you'll see that it doesn't match up with the contract address that's on the real crypto moris. And how do you know if it's the real crypto moris? You need to find the legit crypto moris website and check out their contract address that should be on the website. Every legit NFT project should have their contract address listed somewhere on their website or their white paper, and if you just click on it, make sure it matches the one on OpenSea. OpenSea also does verification, so you sometimes don't need to go through all that, but most new projects are not verified yet, so it's always good to check. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I need you all to remember to watch that seed phrase, protect your funds, get a ledger for your larger ETH holdings, and watch out for those scammy scams. I'm still new to YouTube, guys, so if you could help me out with any support, any comments, any ideas, any suggestions, I'd appreciate that. And if you could drop a like and a sub, you know I would appreciate that too. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. I'll see you in the next video. Stay terpy, y'all.